Hey, it's Coolio. If you don't know, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Hero of Dreams. As I press the Enter key with force and vigor. Ready to enter the Blazing Inferno, where loading doesn't actually load anything, but you probably will see what is actually happening there because I'm not that good at this game and really have just been getting by on luck for the most part and prior experience, I suppose. So, we are still on the lookout for... oh jeez. We are still on the lookout for not getting eaten by like-likes. That is always an important thing in my regimen. But, we are also still on the lookout for pieces of the Triforce of Courage, and our leads have taken us here for the third one. Now equipped with our white sword, which contrary to what the Rabbit Joy might say, cannot be shot with power. In fact, this kind of a thing about this game is, you do eventually learn how to slash, but as far as I know, you never learn how to beam. This is one that I kind of guessed on originally. You can set that on fire and immediately run toward this direction here to be faced with this puzzle. Get over here, you jerks. A boomerang it is. There we go. Now, this puzzle looks simple, doesn't it? And just push this here. No, I can't. Okay. So I think that is the easy one. Let's see. This one is kind of deceptively simple looking to begin with, but the obvious answer is not the correct one. Yeah, so push that here, and that one goes over there, and I should be able to use this on that. Haha! The paths have opened up for me. My goodness, it's as if this boomerang just doesn't go far enough sometimes. Surely this problem will never be rectified. Now, you may have noticed something. This seems to be a dead end, but this pot here directly in front of me was already broken when I got here. And that's why. The obvious indication of a hollow wall is that it is cracked, but it is not the only one. And in here we find a key. It's a snaky breaky key. Because I can. Wonder if any of these statues can be shot in the eye. No. Okay. However, we can come out here and get a fourth piece of heart. That just gives us our 8th heart container. We're already up to 8, guys. I don't ate that at all. However, I ate continuously getting hit in the face with spike balls. Oh, you guys are here again. Probably because I actually left the castle, technically. Pulse voice. As with the original Zelda, a pulse voice is completely weak against arrows. And also by complete accident, I shot that statue in the eye, which opened up this. You... How would you keep following me everywhere? This dungeon will test how careless you are. If you're careless or just plain clumsy, you will not make it through. So watch your step and don't fall in the fiery pits. By the way, some walls that are weak to the bomb will not show a crack. I believe the room south of this room has a hollow wall, so you should check it out. Keep an eye on your surroundings, Link. Yes, thank you for pointing out the thing that I had already pointed out. Go back home and take a nap or something. I don't know. Oh jeez. I'm quite happy to have the white sword so I can actually kick these guys' butts. Well, this is interesting. I sense a puzzle in Soul of Answers. I sense a puzzle in Soul of Answers, yes. That's exactly what I meant to say. I don't know how you do that without getting hit, but hey, this solution worked. Now these guys will only take 2 hits with the sword. The trick is to, whenever something is protected in the front, whether it's those blobby things with a wedge in front of them, or it's a dark nut, just oh jeez. Hi. I can hit you, I can kill you guys in 1 hit now. That's pretty great. But yeah, the important thing is to be slashing and hitting while you're just not facing in the opposite direction that they are. Well, this is an obvious solution that we have seen before in the first dungeon. This one is ugly, therefore we shall destroy it. Destroy all things that are ugly. That is the moral of the story here. It's a very poor story. That leads us to here. Well, that's slightly morbid. I have no problems with likes landing in the lava though. Also a fairy fountain that we don't need. Okay. So here we are in the basement nether regions of the soul, which is dungeon number 3. Okay, I took a turn for the weird there, but hey, I'm Coolio, and if you don't know, I'm weird. Okay. Carefully make it over here. I have a feeling like I'm going to end up getting nowhere, but hey. I tend to have a bad memory, so I can't remember all of the details. That one doesn't do anything. But I still remember the key points. So things that I might have gotten stuck on during my first run, let's say. Also, we have a map with extra letter P sound. Map. I don't know why. It's a thing now. It has marketing value. When you go to the store, don't just buy a map. Buy a map. You will see that will make all the difference. And what is in here? Bombs. That is the bomb. There appears to be a crystal there, but it's no darn way that our boomerang is getting over there. Maybe we have to go in from the other side somehow. Who knows? I'll tell you who knows. I know. Kind of. Well, then again, now that we have the map, we can kind of get spoilers as to what we're getting in this dungeon. But you know what? I'm gonna avoid using it. I sense a puzzle. Now the obvious answer is to move this one here, right? But the thing is, this one is not free moving. It will move left and right. That's it. Actually, it will move right. That's everything. This one, however, is a free moving. And so, it will be making the long trip all the way around to the only space that does not have a block already aligned to it. Which is here. That moves up there. And you want to keep that top right one for the last. You'll see why. Because you see that there are two layers of blocking panels here. Once we push this, they're going to switch. And we want to be on top of the first row, the first column, if we want to make it through the second column, or else you have to do the puzzle all over again. And that would be sad. Okay. Now these blocks are kind of particular. You can push them and they'll make floors underneath them. It's pretty great for now, but this could eventually start causing us some problems later on. You'll see how. Some lava is hotter than others. I'll just leave it at that. How do you get around, old man? The monster inhabiting this place is Hothead. Be careful, this is his playground. I do not think he will let you walk out of here alive if you take his treasures. If you're skilled enough, his restoration will allow you enough time to shoot an arrow in his face. Let's see if you have what it takes. It's starting to feel like I'm having a bit of a Carter Pewterschmidt read for Don Moore. I don't even know if that is Don Moore, I'm just kind of assuming. And it's probably more fun that way. Is be careful for those flames. The same type of flame that in the original game can kill you after you've beaten Ganon. If you're not paying attention. I've never had it happen, but it can. Ow. No, 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 no. Get over there. Here's a little trick that I kind of didn't use. Whenever you end up on a floor that hurts, one way to try to get to where you're going a little faster is just before the tick where you get hit, turn around. And you will get knocked into the direction that you're trying to go. Not exactly an ideal way of moving around, but in dire situations, it could just save your life. Note that this will not work in real life. If you are on terrain that hurts you in real life, do not turn around to try to get knocked in the correct direction. It will not work. Oh jeez. Hi, Dodongos. Ow. Why must you be mean? Also, yeah, just open the thing. Well, that was just my own dumb stupidity. On the plus side, we've solved the puzzle in the other area, so it'll just be a matter of loading. And then, going back to the downstairs and a couple of rooms over. And the downstairs is right over here. I'm gonna say this about MBW Champion. He knows how to build dungeons to be a little more tolerable. So once you get the big puzzles out of the way, the route to get farther in is a lot more direct. Remember the trick I showed you? This way, for each Dodongo, you'll always come out 2 bombs ahead. And here is the magic boomerang! Can I shoot you in the eye? No. Well, I can, but it does nothing. Makes me feel slightly better about myself. Or was that slightly bitter about myself? Either way. But yes, as with the original game, the magic boomerang goes the full length of the screen. Already got that one. And thus will allow us to hit this from a distance. You die. You get dead. Dang it. You're not that hard to defeat. Also, I've noticed this particular Cyclops statue is a little brighter than most of them. And those are the ones that you can shoot in the eye. I've actually never noticed that before now. And here is a mechanic that we ran into in Fort Wolfblin. Hit that one with the boomerang. Meanwhile, more puzzles. Alright. So, once again, a matter of looking at what's aligned to what. Yeah, that one can only go... Imagine this one can only go south. That one goes over there. Move this... Huh. I'm not sure if this is gonna work out. Which one is loose? Okay, this one. Yeah, no, that didn't work out at all. Okay, so this one can move left and right. So here is my solution. I move this over here. then this one is going to serve to cover that one up so that we can get through. It's basically the same puzzle as just before. But need to be a little more swift than that. Possibly even Taylor Swift, I don't know yet. Must be as swift as one who works in clothing material. What'd you think I was talking about? No! We shall continue to do this until such time as we can get through this darn gate. I have an idea. Okay. My idea here, and before we push this one, I'm going to move this over here. Now move that away. No. In that case, I've messed up this puzzle already. Okay. But this is how puzzles are done in this game. It's basically trial and error. I think the last time I did this, I did move this block here down, but it was kind of a fluke. So I'm going to move this here, so it's going to make it a lot easier to get through the gate. This is a winning run, guys. Promise. Unless something terrible happens like I mess up the puzzle, and this has happened several times in this very playthrough. But there we go. That is how it's meant to be done. So this is one of those puzzles where you want to cover up the entire lava. Now let's see. This over here. These blocks can be moved in any direction. Move that there. And move this to the top of the the top of the lava. And then down here to finish. Ta-da! We get a key. Oh yeah, that route blocks off, so we're going to need to use this to get back. And it takes us right back to the door. And here's a telepathy panel. Here's the true test of skill. In the next room, you'll be stripped of your sword and stripped of your items to endure a trial by fire. Prove that you're a true champion, and the legendary Cavemans Tool will be yours. What? Sounds vaguely... Anyway. So what happens here is that we go through this room, which causes our sword to get blocked. Then we go through this room, which causes our B button to get blocked. You remember that loading screen at the beginning of the dungeon? Basically resets that. So it's not actually loading anything, it's just making it so that if we should die in this segment, we'll get our sword and items back, because it does carry that status over from life to life if you end up dying. Don't remember if we go this way or that way. I think we go south. Yeah, that is a blocked route. Ah! Okay. Well, since we're right here, may as well heal up, and then do this again without being dumb. There we go. Okay, so we want to go... Aha, you see? These are the same basic kind of blocks, but the floors don't stay. We're going to be seeing a few of those throughout the game. I want to be careful because if we make a step too many, then it's going to veer us off into some other direction and get us hurt or possibly killed. We want to avoid that for now. Press this button. Now these statues can be pushed, and the idea is to push them to the corners. Doesn't matter which statue goes in which corner, but you generally want to go with the easier solution. So. Ah! No! Bad. Now you might notice here there is a boomerang crystal. You might wonder, why is there a boomerang crystal? We can't use our boomerang. Well, see this guy? We will be able to very shortly. Just need to do the right thing. These aren't breakaway, so we don't have to super hurry up here. Now we just run into this guy, and we have our items back. Don't have our sword back yet, but at least it's something. We have a way to defend ourselves, kind of. Now these sparks will temporarily disable our items, so we want to be careful for those. But getting hit by one is not a terrible thing either. Make sure to get the right items out here for the right jobs, because we kind of want to carefully aim ourselves here. There we go. And then back around. Carefully. There we go. So weird. Coolio's acting like a pro. I mean, he's doing stupid stuff sometimes, but hey, he kinda knows what he's doing. Now in this room, we want to push these blocks toward the center. That was too risky. I knew that was too risky. I took it anyway. Just wanted to keep you guys guessing and do something dumb. Alright, now we have our sword back. We can kill things. Well, we could kill things before. I mean, we still had our bow and arrow. Yes, the challenge is almost complete. We are just one gewgaw away from getting the Cavemans Tool. And I never have really found a good strategy at fighting gewgaws. A lot of the time I just charge directly into them. So that takes us to the other side, where we shall find or should I say the Cavemans Tool, which is the bridge slash ladder slash whatever you want to call it. Anyway, it'll get us through this. And after getting healsies, it'll get us through these. Ta-da! Okay, so we kind of want to plan this in case it's breakaway. Okay, it's not. Well, that just makes it easier, doesn't it? push this right to the edge of where there is no lava. And there we go. And da-da-da-da, we got a big key. Almost done with this dungeon. Just need to take this big key and open the big door. And then face the boss. And surely this boss will be no big deal, will it? The last two bosses have not been so much of a big deal. In fact, I beat the first one twice by accident. So how bad can this one be? Like, honestly. And, oh geez, no, 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 no! There goes our shield. This is officially gonna suck. Of course, I could just do the smart thing and, you know, go find a shop with a big shield in it, but I think I've kind of pushed the limits of how smart I am, really. And down we go into the boss room. Impressive. You made me furious by taking the caveman's stepladder, and now you want my golden pendant too. That girl dropped it in here for a reason. That reason may have been so we could meet. Maybe we're destined to struggle over it. I'm Flamer. However, I don't like that name very much, so you can just call me Hothead. Now, who in the burning hell are you? I'm Link, the sexy beast. I think that's a valid reaction. Well, it's true. I have a feeling that we're gonna fight, huh? You betcha. I don't know what the hell kind of voices I'm coming up with, but hey. So now you see that that switch in the back there that's blinking on the top left. You have to go hit that one first. And the only weapon that will work for those is the sword. Now carefully hit this. Oh, dang it. It's kind of a glitch thing. Okay. Oh. There we go. Have a sword in the face. Well, that was an easy boss, wasn't it? Now we just follow this path to get over to wherever the Triforce lies, except no. Still have to deal with this guy firing things at us, and not having the big shield. I actually have to kind of be careful. All right. Now prepare the torch so we can get through here. Super fast route here. Until here. Kind of ran into some luck there because due to the game engine, the bullets can only go so far in. There's some heals if we need to, but miraculously I have not gotten hit once so far. Well, that had to happen. There we go. Okay. Now this has to be done with some accuracy, because if not, we get hit by something. We get burnt, possibly to a crisp, maybe not. And then he just turns into a normal Goma. This went really well, actually. The first time I did this, not so much. How could this happen to me? I honestly don't know. But hey, we got a heart container, and we got piece number 3, and I am not taking those stairs. Give it up for Link the Sex Beast! Ha! The third Triforce piece. I am on fire! Ha ha ha! Yeah, because it's just... No. I can tell my quest is becoming more difficult. I hope I'll be alive to tell my adventures to my future kids. Well, I'm going back to Nico's casa because she wanted to see me for some reason. So I'm going to face away from her as she talks to me. You found my pendant! Thank you so very much. Let me have it. What? I can't give it to you. It's my mission to find them. I understand. However, our family uses this pendant as an engagement for marriage, so if I give it to you... You mean if I accept this, I'll have to marry you? Exactly. But you really are cute, so I don't mind if we do. I think that we'll have to talk about this later. Okay, honey. For now, you can sleep on it. Okay. Yeah, as long as you don't, you know... I'm wary of this. I'm just letting you know that. I knew I should be wary of this. Yet another one of these strange dreams. It never seems to end. Ha! Take this, you stupid bugger jerks. Yeah, I might not get all of them, but it really doesn't matter because they're not in my path anyway. I just wanted to kill them because they were annoying last time. Still a better idea just to avoid these guys because they do take a couple of hits. 4 hits to be exact, so, you know, a couple of hits. And here is a check to make sure that we have the bridge / ladder. I'm just gonna call it the bridge because that's usually what I call it. Oh, there's the music. I was worried there for a second. And you? And what's over here? The puzzle. Alright, I don't have the big shield yet. When I say yet, I had the big shield. No thanks to the Mr. the Like. For a name like that, you sure go out of your way to be hated. It's 3. Ow. Ha! And dropped a key. Now, here's the problem. The last time that I did this, I just kind of went in circles trying to figure out exactly where I'm meant to go. I'm sure this is not supposed to be as difficult as I'm making it look. Can't push that. Okay, this music really worries me because there's like this huge gap in the middle. Does anything happen if I kill you? No. I push these. No. Oh, what was the solution again? I forget what it is. Oh, right. And walk here and push that down. There we go. Not exactly an obvious solution when you have the, when you're thinking too hard about the game's mechanics. But, the important thing is that we got through, and we're still alive for the time being. Now, this is not super obvious. This is not a kill room. You have to hit this, crystal, which is kind of obstructed by the brazier there. Let's see if I can do this with some skill, and apparently I can. Hopefully I can continue doing this because I'm not super great on health. Hey! Without getting hit. Now it's just a matter of taking these two keys. Put the key 1 in lock number 1. Put the key 2 in lock number 2. And up the stairs we go. And down the stairs we go. And we abruptly wake up for the quest for the Golden Rock. Hopefully that Nico isn't waking us up doing weird things. Like playing chess on our corpses. Did you decide yet? I can at least be your girlfriend first. Okay, though I've never had a girlfriend before because my grandpa would hit me with a paddle if I did. Then it's settled. You're my boyfriend. We can talk about marriage later. Okay, I have to get back to my adventure though. That's fine. As a gift, here's a key. I don't know what it goes to, but you can have it as a sign of our love. Come home soon, honey. Sure, I'll keep it and then use it and have it, you know, completely spent and destroyed and worthless. Just like a sign of our love. Wow, that is bleak. But, we're going to be going to the next area next time because we are in fact 43 minutes in. So next time we're going to be going west to Windy Pass and see what we can see over there. I'm Coolio if you don't know, and I'll see you guys next time.